We had beautiful conditions this morning, and we saw great sandbars down by Greenmount. Walking up here to check out the call. The sand's starting to fill in right at Snapper Rock, so we're hoping we get to make that move on the weekend, but it's a dreamy day at Duranbah. Thanks for voting on the fan picks on WorldSurfLeague.com. 57% in favor of Tatiana taking the win in this heat, 30 with Malia and Manuel, and Brisa getting 13%, and that's been one of the better votes for a rookie that we've had in the last couple of days. Tatiana Weston-Webb, clean, arcing, forehand wrap, oncoming section, she belts it. Has some room to move, and she'll just go back to the backhand vertical to finish. Great start for Weston-Webb.
Yeah, great start. You know, I love seeing that very first wave, Joe. Like you said, you kind of get to see what they've done in the off-season. Have they been working on equipment? And Tatiana looks sharp, let me tell you. I think last year really fired her up. Her front side, maybe not considered her weapon, but I tell you what, she is working on it. Let's have a look at this right here. Snaps it off the white water, and look at the drive she gets right here to get that board vertical again. I mean, great combination of maneuvers there right at the end of that wave.
She's also my favorite surfer too, so I probably would have put my vote towards her as well, to be honest. But yeah, stoked.
You do have 100% written on your board.
I know. I have 100% to remind me to go 100% of the time. Sometimes, you know, I can get a little bit lost out there at times, as we all do. But yeah, just a little reminder from my coach, and yeah, it's been working well for me.
For the last of Tatiana Weston-Webb, and Malia Manuel holds priority. A fun-looking wave heading towards Malia. Gliding down the line on her brand new Darren Hanley surfboards. Punches the lip real quick. Manuel fades this one on the inside corner, and she gets out of there.
I like the way Brisa surfs. I like that really low center of gravity, and as I touched on before, it looks very similar to Sofia Milanovic.
Flying towards the jetty, Tatiana drills one off the lip and punches out the finish with authority. Clean rail lines with a ton of speed and flow. And her wave previous had locked in at a 5.67. Now it feels like she's guaranteed to put a lot of pressure on Brisa and Malia. Winning percentage solid for Weston-Webb, just specifically on the Gold Coast, 40%. Made the final last year with Stephanie Gilmore, which was a very close decision on the result. Probably got my favorite barrel ride of the year at the Uluwatu CT. How about this one, Potts?
How about it, Joe? First turn nice and positive, and the second one just absolutely blazed that last maneuver. Using that lip, the timing was perfect. Nice and clean first maneuver there. Gets a little bit of air under the board. And then this turn right here, just perfect timing, perfect body position. Everything just worked perfectly right there for Tatiana. And then out the back, Malia.
Running through the inside, Manuel. Setting up that big tail blow, fins out the back, lays low to get the completion.
She liked that.
I love the progression from Malia Manuel. Small section, but hit it so hard. Ditched all the fins, and she knew she needed to get into this heat because Tati has been stealing all the momentum.
Down to riding a wave, her style, her positioning, everything makes sense for Malia, but then there's that radical point where she's got to get, you know, just a little bit angry at the wave, and she did that right towards the end here. She ticked all the boxes coming through the inside, and then showed that pizzazz right at the end here.
I mean, everyone in free surfs hopes they have priority. Well, that's Brisa right now, the rookie on tour, setting up this first wedge.
Oh,
perfect connection off the lip. Hennessy out front. Top turn wrap as that wave spits behind her. She'll jam it shut on the third maneuver.
Wowzers.
What an incredible battle we have.
It's nice and low off the bottom. Unleashes that big turn off the top. I mean, how's that much water flies out the back of the wave? That is power. And then that karate chop to the lip right at the end. Three solid maneuvers. Watch the spray out the back, Joe. Just flies up out of the screen. I mean, that is powerful surfing from the rookie on tour. And again, just see how she extends the body, pivots that upper part, and then this last turn. I love this last maneuver right here. Bang! Take that, she says. Just looking back at it, make sure she connects the dots nicely.
Brazil, raised on the island of Kauai. And that's where Malia was born and raised. As we watch that frontside wrap from Malia Manuel chasing Tati's lead. Wedge coming, hits it nice and early to ensure the completion. Smart read there from Malia to get to the lip early before that oncoming section.
Yeah, different angle. I like it. I like the fact we got multiple angles here. Nice opening maneuver there from Malia, and then right here, can she's that section presenting itself and just shows a little bit of a different tilt. Looking to better a 3.40. I think she's done that.
Weston-Webb looks interested. Emerald green wall on this right. She'll belt it off the roof. Weston-Webb last year, number 3 in the world. Down carve into the pocket. Clean arc off the top. That backhand is hot and ready to just look for a finish. She'll kick out on the inside. Looking to better a 5.67 now.
Talk about serious. Wow. I'm scared right now for the rest of the field. Tatiana is looking sharp as a tack right now. Watch this first maneuver, Joe. Straight off the bottom, bangs it up through the lip, super confident. And again, carving back into the power source, waiting for it to stand up. Unleashes another big turn. Tatiana on fire here this morning, looking to post another massive score. I would not be surprised if this goes up into the 8-point range as well. Beautiful connection with the lip. The timing was great. And then straight into the next maneuver. No mucking around from Tatiana. Driving back into the power source. Looking over her shoulder. Opens those shoulders and then just drives off those fins yet again.
Waves got bigger when the waves got hollow. She said she didn't really have a choice. He was just going, you got to go. You got to go. And she became quickly one of the best barrel riders, especially in left-handers on tour. But you can see what she could do in beach breaks. Hennessy, quick punch off the lip. A lot of speed, kind of draws that layback. Love the style of that, but she ended up getting stuck in the transition out. Incredible to see them battle for those top honors in these early round heats. Brisa Hennessy showing up for a rookie with the 6.77 and fell on her last turn, which would have been a great shot to try to take Malia's spot in second. Here's Manuel now. Such a graceful style, all finesse in her approach. Big wedge on the finish. Hits it high off the lip and she'll stomp the landing.
And nice wave there from Malia. Consolidate. Let's have a look at this turn here from Malia. Opening maneuver, nice and clean. And again, there's that technique we talk about, Joe. Just so smooth and so connected. And then finish nice.
What a beautiful day we have on hand. Tatiana Weston-Webb, last year's world number 3, setting up a solid wall on her backhand. First turn, nice and clean off the roof. Gets another snap down the line and will hop on out of there. To increase her lead, she has to improve on a 6.83 on that one, Potts.
That's huge. I mean, that's the best two-wave total we've seen this entire event, Joe. 8.33. Highest single scoring ride over the last couple of days. She's doing everything right here at the moment.
Well, there's a lot more event left and a lot more year left, but you're looking to add another star to the top of that, the cup there.
Yeah, you got to balance it out, you know. But that's the plan. It'll be tough, you know. Even first heat of the year, and I didn't. You know, I wanted 2 excellent scores. I wanted to really start the year off strong, and I didn't do that. So, although it's a long year, so I've got a little more time to figure things out.
Very important, you know. You want to come into these major events, you know, knowing exactly what boards you want to ride, knowing all the little chinks in the armor have been fixed up, and all those things that have let you down in the past, you've worked that out. When I surfed for Gotcha, Michael Thompson wouldn't let me go snowboarding in case I hurt myself.
Is that in your contract?
Yep.
Yeah, it's incredible. Watching Tatiana Weston-Webb. Layback. Ends up going down. Just wanted to try a fun maneuver. It's not going to change her lead out front. 2:10 to go. Brisa with first priority, so she's got a good position there.
You look at all those good waves we've seen so far this morning. They've all been kind of up that close to the groin. Here we go. Look at this wave for Malia.
Beautiful right-hander. A lot of open face. There's that top turn wrap. It's bowling up on the next section. Hits it high off the closeout. Easy finish for Manuel. Last score for Malia Manuel comes in at a 7.0. Ends up being her best ride as she finishes right underneath Tatiana Weston-Webb. The rookie will have to deal with round 2 as the Boost Mobile Pro continues. We'll bring in Ronnie Blakey and Peter Mel for the call coming up next.